Now let us see what happens when everyone were looking for or searching for those chappals. Rukumani caught sight of Ravi, Mridu, and Meena sitting under the tree. Have you children? She began, and then seeing they were curiously quiet, went on more slowly. Okay, she asked because she was doubtful about those children. So she asked, have you seen anyone? Uh, Anyone lurking around the veranda? Lurking around means moving around suspiciously near the veranda. Okay. Oh, a sharp V-shaped line had formed between her eyebrows. Okay, like this. When you're very angry, your sharp V-line eyebrows form like this. In the cartoon, you might have seen. So her face was like that. She was very angry. Another straight, tighter one appeared in place of her usually soft, pleasant mouth. Rukumani was angry, thought Mridu with a shiver. She wouldn't be so upset if she knew about the poor beggar with sores on his feet. She tried to tell herself. So here Mridu is trying to tell herself that Arre Bapre, now Rukumani is very angry. If I tell her the truth, she will not be so upset. So she started. Taking a deep breath, she cried, Rukumani, there was a beggar here. Poor thing, he had such boils on his feet. So, said Rukumani grimly, turning to Ravi. She turned to Ravi. You gave the music master's chappals to that old beggar who turns up here? You gave him those chappals? Children these days, groaned Pati. So Pati was an old woman. So she said, children these days, they are very naughty and all. Amma, didn't you tell me about Karna who gave away everything he had? Even his gold earrings? He was so kind and generous. Now here Ravi is reminding Rukumani the story which she used to tell him about Karna. Karna is a character of Mahabharata. He was very generous and every day he used to donate a certain amount of gold to the poor people. So Ravi reminded to Rukumani about Karna. So he did the same thing generously. He gave away the pairs of chappals to that old person. So he reminded her that, see, I behaved like Karna. You usually tell me the story of Karna. But, so here Rukumani says, silly, she said, okay, Karna didn't give away other people's things. He only gave away his own things. So she differentiated between Karna and Ravi, and she said that Karna used to give away things of his own, not of others. But my chappals wouldn't have fitted the beggar's feet. Ravi rushed brashly on. And Amma, if they did fit, would you really not have minded? Okay, so my chappals didn't fit the beggar's feet, so I didn't give him. Ravi, said Rukumani, very angry now. Go inside this minute. So she felt insulted in front of the music master because Ravi had given away his chappals without asking him to the beggar. She was very angry. She hurried indoors and brought out Gopu Mama's hardly worn new chappals. So Gopu Mama's chappals, new chappals she brought, and she gave away those chappals to the music master. These should fit you, sir. Please put these on. I'm so sorry my son has been very naughty. The music master's eyes lit up. His eyes lit up. He was very happy to see brand new chappals. Okay. But he was hiding his happiness. Okay. He put them on, trying not to look too happy. Well, I suppose these will have to do. These days, children have no respect for elders, he added. Okay, by saying that nowadays children, they don't have respect for elders. What to do? A Hanuman incarnate. Hanuman incarnate means, Hanuman, he was a monkey, and he was also very naughty when he was a child. So he compared a monkey to Ravi. So he called Ravi as a monkey. A Hanuman incarnate. Only Rama can save such a naughty fellow. Rukumani's eyes flashed. She didn't seem to like Ravi being called a monkey, even a holy monkey. She stood stiff and straight by by the front door. It was clear she wanted him to leave quickly. She didn't want that master to wait over there. She wanted him to leave. When he had clattered off in his new chappals, she said, "Mridu, come in and have some tiffin." Honestly, how do you children think of such things? Thank God your Gopu Mama doesn't wear his chappals to work. So here she was relaxed that Gopu Mama doesn't wear those chappals when he went for his work. But as she walked towards the kitchen with Mridu and Meena, she suddenly began to laugh. But what he is always in search of hurry to throw off his shoes and socks and get into his chappals as soon as he comes home. Now she laughed and she said, as soon as Gopu Mama comes home, he throws his shoes and wears his chappals. What's your mama going to say this evening when I'll tell him I gave away his chappals to the music master? How Gopu Mama is going to react when he'll come to know that his chappals are being given to the music master. So this was a question in front of Rukumani. So this is the whole chapter, and the name of this chapter is The Gift of Chappals. So this was the gift of chappals given by these children to the beggar. So very unselfishly, those kids, without thinking about the consequences, unselfishly those children gave away those chappals or pair of chappals to that needy and poor beggar. So this is how we should help to the people, not by offering other person's property, but by offering our own property. Even we can also offer our old things to the needy people, those who need those things. If we don't need certain thing, we can give away our thing to the needful person. Okay, in that way they try to help. Okay, so this is the whole chapter about. Go through this chapter, watch these videos again and again for better understanding. Thank you.